Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon, and I do have a hobby. And my hobby is that I'm a rail enthusiast. Basically, I'm a trade spotter. And I also enjoy travelling to different places by train. I am not on YouTube to make myself famous. I do these shows for basically fun. And if my journey is going to plan or not, guess we're going to have to watch this show to find out. Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Morning, welcome to Edinburgh. Today we are going to the 5 stations, but first I'm actually rushing to Haymarket. I've left a little earlier because the Caledonian Sleeper, the Fort William, the Inverness and the Aberdeen were running late. Now the Inverness and Aberdeen have already gone, but the Fort William is still in platform Waverley. So I'm going to try and get that before I start my day. Once I get a bit further down, I'll explain the day on the Fife anyway, but I'm just in a rush at the moment. Just try and get to Haymarket Station and get a ticket to Prestonpans. Sadly, I missed all 3 Caledonian Sleepers. The last one, the Fort William, actually went through when I was getting my ticket. No, I'm not to worry. It had a 73 on it. I literally saw it peeping down while I was getting my ticket through the window. But yeah, we're at Edinburgh Haymarket Station. Which, the Dundee train's about to probably drown my voice a bit. But today we are doing all stations on the Fife Circle, apart from Aberdour. We will do Markinch as well. But we also started. I think I felt rain. Oh well. But no, we're going to start with Prestonpans first. We're going to the East Coast Main Line to film Prestonpans, Musselburgh, then on to Edinburgh Gateway, Kirkcaldy, all stations on the Fife, like I said. That's today's plan. I think there's about 12-14 stations in total filming today. But we are going to also try and get 268s on the Fife Circle, which I plan to do with half an hour stations in between. I think I'm getting off at Inverkeithing in half an hour, heading to Dalmeny, then I'm going to get the other one at Dalmeny. And then yeah, I think it's trying to rain. Makes a change though, because don't get me wrong, the sun's nice, but I think I've had enough of the sun for today. Made it on the 0713 to North Berwick. We are going to Prestonpans on this train. So there's a sort of insect on the train. Distracted me a bit. Yeah, so we're going to Prestonpans. Now, I did see an arrival that was cancelled. So I'm going to have to watch out because they could cancel a train. Actually no, I think it's the same unit that takes me to Musselburgh from here. And then I've got to watch out Musselburgh. If they cancel that train, I'm in trouble. I might take a Fife station off. But we'll see anyway. Prestonpans station is located on the North Berwick Line and the East Coast Main Line, serves the town of Kirkcaldy and Port Stetton. The station was opened in 1846 by the North British Railway and was named Tranett, but the name changed to Prestonpans in 1858. Prestonpans is 9.5 miles east of Edinburgh Waverley station. We're now at Prestonpans. Now, before we carry on filming, I want to explain something quickly, because in a minute there's a DMU, I think it's 170, I've done this before, comes in from that direction through Prestonpans station. Now it parks itself down the bottom at the other end of the station, but then it loops back into the station to form the 0807 to Edinburgh Waverley, which calls at Wallingford and Musselburgh. It's a peak time train, starts here at Prestonpans and it goes all the way to Edinburgh. So if you see a DMU here, class 170, that's why it's here. But it is on its way, it's actually coming now. I can just see in the distance, you've got a good view down there, I'll tell you that. Musselburgh Station was opened by British Rail in 1988 and located on the East Coast Main Line and on the North Berwick Line 5¼ miles east from Edinburgh Waverley Station. The station is located near the campus of Queen Margaret University. The station is the only stop on the Benny and ScotRail services between Edinburgh Waverley to Dunbar, while the North Berwick stopping trains also stop here as well. There was a station with the same name opened by the North British Railway in July 1847, but wasn't located on the East Coast Main Line. Instead, it ran alongside the River Esk. With the station had services on the Edinburgh and Dalgety line to Fisher Row, but closed to passengers in 1964. We're now at Musselburgh, and to be honest, I think it was a mistake coming here, to be honest, because for the time I got here, there's only 6 trains, including the one I get off and the one I get on in the time I got here. We're here till 9:10. There's a freight train that just went on the loop behind me. That takes you to New Craig Hall, that loop. See, that's why I said it was a mistake, because I should have done Wallingford instead of here. Because then we've got more freight, a bit extra traffic. But anyway, we're here now, so deal with it. Unfortunately, the problem with this is
a customer information announcement.
He interrupts me.
Is taking place at Gullen Golf Course from Wednesday the 11th until Sunday the 15th of July.
Oh.
Customers are advised to travel to North Berwick Station, where East Coast buses will be operating a free shuttle bus between the station and Gullen Golf Course. Train services will be busier than normal, so please plan ahead. Check our website for further information.
Oh, there was a golf day. Unfortunately though, I'll be at Dundee by then, so I'll be out of the way. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, I actually forgot what I was saying. Oh yes. Unfortunately though, since I'm travelling before 9 o'clock, I had to get a return from Haymarket to Prestonpans instead by Central Scotland Rover, because it's only an off-peak ticket. But as soon as I get back into Edinburgh, that ticket's valid. So then I'll be using that to go over to Fife.
Edinburgh Waverley.
Lee, it's Graham. Hi, Bill. Listen, the train's 5 minutes late, but I'm on my way, okay? Okay, see you soon. Bye. Ta-ra.
The train arriving at platform 2 is the 10:19 service to Glenrothes with Thornton.
We are now approaching North Creek. We are now approaching Kirkcaldy.
We're now at Markinch station. This is the furthest you can go on the Fife. Well, this is just after the Fife now. Then you can go with the Central Scotland ticket. We were here before midday and we're going to leave on the 13:10 to Kirkcaldy. I'm going to change at Kirkcaldy and then I'm doing Kinghorn, Burntisland. Not doing Aberdour, I'm doing Dalgety Bay, hourlies. I did Edinburgh Park half an hour. It's alright, it feels like it's been a long day because I've been up there about 5:30 this morning. And I did Kirkcaldy for about 45 minutes. But the good thing is though, we have got the ScotRail HSTs that's our driver training through here. And we got it leaving Kirkcaldy, so that was good to be honest. So we actually got something good out of today. But the best is yet to come.
The train arriving at platform 1 is the 13:10 service to Edinburgh.
We're at Burnt Island. I used to say Burntisland, but no, it's Burnt Island. We just found out that there's been problems down at Dalmeny, which the trains are actually slowing up. I think there's a signalling problem, what I've been told. So there's the advertised train that's running 23 minutes late to Glenrothes with Thornton. So we are having problems. We're still going to carry on with the plan to get down to... You know, I forgot where we're going now. Dalgety Bay.
All trains in this area will be subject to delays, alterations and cancellations. We apologise for any inconvenience this has caused.
So you heard,
Please listen out for the announcements and check the screens. Thank you.
so you heard that now. There's going to be delays or cancellations. So we're going to try and stay on the plan, but we'll see how far we can get on this plan. We might just be lucky, we might not. If the worst case scenario happens, I'll be off this line quickly then, you say, Burntisland. But we're going to carry on the plan. We're going to see how far we get down. See if we can try and get the local halls in and see what happens. We're now at Dalgety Bay. Now, it looks like it has improved because there's still some cancellations on this route. But our train is starting at Kirkcaldy now. And it's roughly about 6 minutes late. So I might have to change the plan or not film at South Gyle at all. We need to see how we're going to get this sorted. So bear with me. I'm going to have a look.
Passengers, please make use of the information screen for updated information. Thank you.
We're now at South Gyle, and unfortunately I did have a plan to film here but for 28 minutes, but unfortunately I'm going to leave it now because we got here about 10 past roughly, 10 past 5. So just filming a few random things here, but we are going to get our local haul train to Inverkeithing, which is going to be 68033, which is on the Carden Den train. So we're going to do Inverkeithing. Then we're going to go to Dalmeny, and then once we get to Dalmeny we've got half an hour, then we're going to get that one, 68 that's just left, 68018, leaving Dalmeny, and we're going to be on that back to South Gyle, and then hopefully get to North Queensferry from South Gyle, even though the connection time here is not the best of connection times here. now at Inverkeithing. Now I'm going to change the plan because we actually got here a bit late, so I'm going to film Inverkeithing. We're going to wait for the next local haul train to come round, which will be 68018. I'm going to take him to Dalmeny. At Dalmeny, I'm going to do some filming there, and I'm just going to call it quits back to Edinburgh after this. So, North Queen's Ferry is now off, so was South Gyle, unfortunately. So, that's how he played. There's still signalling problems on the Forth Bridge. I'm now at Dalmeny station. As you can see, that signal behind me there is the reason why there's been cancellations, delays and trains stopping here when they're not supposed to, so they can pass that signal. That's the signalling problem that's been going on today, which is EY661. So we come to the source of where the problems on the Fife have been today. We're going to do this station and then I'm going straight back to Edinburgh after this, because we just got a 68 empty stock, which the hilarious thing was, the empty stock passed the service train which was stuck in the loop. Had to wait for the Inverness train to Edinburgh to fly through first before it left. But there is also at 1940 a freight train to pass through here. So we might go stay for that and then go on, leave here at 1955. Gives me 55 minutes here. Now pulling into Edinburgh. We're just now pulling into Edinburgh Waverley because we are going to get something to eat at Waverley.
We are now approaching Edinburgh Waverley.
And then I'm going back to Haymarket from Waverley. Which is the unit in front of us.
We are now approaching Haymarket. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Okay, so day 4 went alright at first, and then it just went tits up towards the end. We got some stations done. We got Prestonpans done, Musselburgh, Edinburgh Gateway, Kirkcaldy, Markinch. Then we did Kinghorn, excuse me, Burntisland, Dalgety Bay. But Burntisland is where it all went wrong, because there was a signal fault at Dalmeny just before the Ford Bridge. If you got this far, you knew where the signal was, because I was there, literally on the scene where it happened. No trains were pulling up to the signal, they're going. So we got South Gyle late, so I had to cancel the filming there. Got a few things there though. Went to Inverkeithing instead of having the half an hour that I was planning to there. I decided to have 45 minutes there. And then went to Dalmeny and had an hour there instead. But the only good thing about Dalmeny was I did get a freight train through there. Another Class 60. Even though we've seen number 2 on Saturday. But yeah, this holiday has a lot of Scottish tugs. But I sorted it out, so it's not really been a loss of a day. We only just did get to do North Queensferry and South Gyle stations, that's it really. Right, so today's done. Day 5 of Scotland. It's Aviemore. Now, this was the main reason, well it could still be, but this is the main reason I had this Scotland trip planned. Because there's a steam locomotive 060, a Caledonia Railway livery, 812 class, number 828. Now, the idea was to go and ride it tomorrow from Aviemore on the Strathspey Railway. But with this all hot weather we had, it might be a diesel tomorrow. So literally I'm going to Aviemore at the Strathspey Railway for nothing. But I still need to do the line anyway, so regardless I'm still going. I've got advance tickets anyway, so I've got to be going to Aviemore tomorrow. It would be a wasted ticket. But anyway, so that's tomorrow's plan. which is going to the Stratford Railway. You know, it might cool down tomorrow, they might restate the steam service. Or it could be a diesel. It might be a class 31. I want to say no to a 31 to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to end this now, so you can subscribe to me at Simon Trades LJs on Facebook, Simon Trades on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you for day 5 of Scotland. Would it be a steam loco, or would it be a diesel loco, or maybe both? Well, you're going to have to watch it, of course, to find out.